2:06 in the morning. Good Lord. Construction Stories Part 94. I don't know. Well, today we only worked an 8-hour shift because we didn't have as much stuff to do as we could have. But this dude was all like, oh, my girlfriend dropped me off because she wanted to for some reason. And so I need a ride home. So I was like, oh, yeah, okay. So I gave him a ride home. And he just this weird, like, bunch of roads. And then at the end it was like, dude, you know there's one road that, like, just goes in a straight line, right? And he was like, no, I didn't know that. Frick. So I feel like I did my good deed for the day, which means I should do a bunch more because I need to make up for all the bad deeds I did. Like, leave the toilet seat up or something. I don't know. I didn't actually do that, so I don't know. But, oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Since we got off at like 12:15-ish, we got off about then, I took him home, and then it was like 12:30, and I was like, well, I'm not really that far from my house, but in between my house and there is this 24-hour cafe. So it's like, okay. So I went there, I took my notebook, I did some writing with a riddity-rattity, and we're sitting there. So, I mean, I guess this isn't really a construction story, but it's still a story. And I feel like that falls within the boundaries of, I don't know. We're sitting there. I'm sitting there here facing the window so I can see if anybody tries to break into my car so I can run out and clock them. And the he's not a bartender, the baristo, because barista is female, baristo would be, the baristo, like, came around and was sitting there eating his food because nobody was ordering anything. And we're both chilling there, and we look over, and it's like right next to a road, sort of, and this car is driving, and this cop's behind it, and it's like, woo woo, so the lights are flashing, it's on, it's like, ooh, and we're both like, this guy, ooh, and, so the car pulls over, and, like, parks, and the cop pulls up behind it, and it's straight up, like, right across the street, so we're just sitting there, like, watching, and we're kind of chilling there, like, debating about what it was about, and, like, what this guy do this time, and then another cop car pulls up from the opposite direction, so you're like, wait a minute, and then another one comes, and then another one comes, and then an unmarked one comes and, like, parks in the middle of the road, and then another one comes, and it's like, ooh, mama! Is this going to be a shootout? Because if this is going to be I mean, I can leave, but it wasn't a shootout. I don't know what it was. I don't know. We were talking it might have been, like, a stolen car or, like, drugs or something, because, like, it was less than a minute between when the cop car first pulled him over. It was less than a minute when the other cops showed up, and they, like, blocked this dude in. So, I don't know. I think it was a stolen car. But it also totally could have not been. Could have been a serial killer. Could have been some guy that has an excessive amount of junk on his permanent record. Possibly, I don't know. At work, we just did work, really. I mean, did some wire picking. I got to work on some water feeds and consolidate a bunch of stuff, and it was just a grand old time. And oh yeah, we had a lightning alert thing where it went off, and then we had to sit in the shack for a while. I was okay with that. I mean, I don't really care, but. And tomorrow's a barbecue, so Ziploc bags. Whoop-de-doo. Well, I'm gonna go take a shower, watch 2 episodes of anime, maybe work on my thing, and then I'm gonna go to sleep. Stay beautiful, San Diego.